What's up, Guiding Bolt fans? Today I'm going to test out some reverse tie-dye and also some regular tie-dye. I bought this kit off of Amazon. It was kind of middle of the line, not real expensive. It has some different colors. It says it's for 6 different people, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 different colors. It came with a tablecloth and some gloves, rubber bands, all the little bottles that you're going to need. And then a little instruction guide to kind of show you what to do. So I'm going to test out these shirts. I'm going to roll them up a couple different ways. I have one shirt with a logo on it. The rest of the shirts here are just plain like generic t-shirts. I just kind of want to test out some different techniques to see if I like the different ways I roll it, which gives me the best results. I do kind of want to make one of the reverse tie-dye shirts that has that galaxy feel to it. So that's the goal. We'll see if I can get the right technique to make that happen. So I'm going to start inside. I'll roll up all these shirts, and then I'm going to go outside to actually bleach the dark colored ones and maybe throw some dye on the white ones too. quick recap. I've got a couple of the shirts sitting out here, and last night after I took those rubber bands off, I rinsed them. I washed them on the hottest cycle on my wash machine with just the rinse cycle to start with, and then I washed them 2 more times just to make sure I got any excess dye out of them. One thing I would do differently if I do this again, so between that bleach, when I did these reverse tie-dye and I bleached them, I did rinse them before I added the dye to them, but I think going back, I probably should have actually taken off the rubber bands, thrown them in the wash machine, at least on a rinse cycle, to get that excess bleach out of the clothes. I really think that would have helped that dye stick a little bit better. I also kind of think I should have used more dye. Like you can tell on this one, it definitely could have had a lot more dye on it. It didn't saturate down as deep as I thought it was going to. And I probably could have even let it sit longer. I've read online you can let it sit honestly overnight till the next day. There's really not a too long that you can let it sit. It's not going to harm the fabric. So I probably would let them sit longer and use more dye. I used 6 containers, the little containers in there of the dye out of this kit. And I just felt like when I unrolled the one, especially the one with the string technique, I just didn't saturate them enough. They definitely could have had more color. I think it would have been a little bit cooler effect if I had just really saturated them and added more. I will put a link down below for this kit. It does say that it does 36 pieces. I did 11 and I still have, I want to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have at least 6, 7. I think I have 8 of the tubes left that I could still dye probably at least 10 more things, even if I wanted to saturate them more. So I would definitely buy this kit again. I think if you were doing, a project with several people, you could get quite a few items. I don't know if you get up to the 36, like I said, but you could definitely get at least 20 items, even if they were well saturated. So I will put a link to that down below. I'm gonna have a couple more projects coming up. We're going to Disney, hopefully. Please, COVID, let us go to Disney later on in this year. So I have a couple different things that I want to test out for that. We want to make some family shirts. So hopefully that video will be coming too. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to put them down below. I'll answer anything I can. If you have any tips for me on things that you've tried that worked a little bit better, I'd love to see that too. So as always, thank you so much for watching.